News of another disaster in Japan, from the earthquake to now a fire on the runway at Tokyo's Haneda airport. Those are the pictures of a Japan Airlines plane going up in flames at the runway in Haneda airport. Apparently what we have learned is this Japan Airlines flight JL 516, an Airbus A350, has collided with a Coast Guard aircraft on the runway at Tokyo Haneda airport. You can see pictures of flames coming out of the aircraft. It has happened just a little while ago, and as my colleagues are also trying to confirm the news, it's Japan Airlines aircraft that has collided with the Coast Guard plane on the runway. I also have with me my colleague Vishal to talk more on this story. Vishal, if you have any news coming in at this hour as to what really happened, how the collision happened, and were there any passengers, and are they safe?
So the details are still coming in about the Japanese Airlines plane that caught fire as it landed on the runway near Tokyo. The airport is called Haneda. The visuals are showing that the plane caught fire as it landed. When it touched the ground, it burst into flames. We don't have the details on the passengers yet, the number of passengers, whether they're injured, whether there are deaths. There's no details on that. But AFP is saying that there was a collision between Japanese Airlines aircraft that landed and a Coast Guard plane which was on the runway. So there's some confirmation on that, but the full details of the whole event is yet to come in. So we'll have to wait on that.
So those pictures on your screen of the flight having gone up in flames, and it seems like it is a passenger aircraft, and there could be passengers inside, but we can't say for sure. We do not have any confirmation whether there were passengers inside the aircraft, whether they have been brought to safety or not. The footage has been released by public broadcaster NHK. Local video showed a large burst of fire erupt from the side of Japan Airlines plane as it taxied on a runway. The area around on the wing then caught fire. Later, another video showed fire crews working to put out the fire that's on your screen. It wasn't immediately clear whether there were people inside, people were injured or not. NHK has reported that the plane was JAL, Japan Airlines Flight 516, and has flown out of Shin Chitose Airport in Japan to Haneda. Haneda, let me remind our viewers, is one of the busiest airports in Japan, and many people travel here during the New Year holidays. So it's one carnage after another in Japan. After the earthquake, here comes a fire in a flight. Those pictures are on your screen. The footage has been released by public broadcaster NHK. Area around the wing in fact caught fire. Later the video showed the fire crews are working, and fire crews are still working on the aircraft now.